That's what you liked about what you guys did tonight in this game?
Well, we weren't perfect by any stretch of imagination. I thought Yale's playing a fast game. They're relentless with their backside pressure, and I thought it was a good team for us at this stage. What we needed here this week to play against, I think it forced us to keep our game simple. But there wasn't a lot of ice to take there tonight. It was there's a lot of gaps. It was difficult to get the critical areas on the ice tonight.
Obviously, it wasn't like what you call a slump of any kind, but just to get back on the winning track this quickly after a tough weekend last week. How important was that not to let anything kind of just build,
Yeah, we just we spent a lot of time just recovering this week. We got a little sickness going through the squad, so we battled through. I thought we persevered there tonight and got the job done.
You guys asked too about getting the first line going. How nice was it to see 3 goals from that line come in?
Yeah, coming off, they did the snake bit a little bit there. You get concerned if they're not generating chances. They were generating chances, but it's important for us. They're obviously key to our success. And I thought that first one there was a nice outside pad shot there by Aaron Thal right to Sheldon. That I thought that gave us a little momentum there.
And the power play too, I was going to ask you about just getting that goal tonight too. What's that mean for you guys?
Yeah, we kept it simple, right? Just a blast. We weren't moving pucks fast enough. I thought their penalty kill was outstanding with the pressure initially. I thought that we found a way on a 4-on-3, obviously with the shot by Terrance, just to have net front traffic and shoot pucks. We have a little bit more attacking mentality, especially with the way they were pressured.
You'd mentioned too, obviously, not feeling great. Is that something that kind of goes around all the whole league this time of year, though, or do you?
Absolutely. I think there's a lot. You listen to a lot of the interviews and all that with coaches this week. A lot of guys talking. Their trainer need to be the best player this week. It's just the way it is right now. We're in the dog days of the season. You're grinding away, and school gets into the way sometimes here with the exams, and you're up late at night, and you just got to take care of your bodies. Our guys got to do a good job of that, but we're battled through it here this week, and we got to look for our energy, be good for tomorrow to get that the back end of our 4-point weekend.
Yeah, I felt to kind of get back on track after a tough weekend last week with this game tonight.
Yeah, I mean, it's huge. I think last week you actually interviewed me, and I was saying how just to get back to work and work on the small things. And I think we did good today. We kept our game simple, worked hard, and it paid off. So obviously it feels good, and we'll just grow from there.
The goal you scored, I was curious, how much of the puck did you actually get on your stick? It looked like you had missed it, and I was wondering how it got in, actually.
Yeah, Nico actually made a nice pass. It was just off my stick a little bit, so I had to turn around and kind of backhand, no look, and trickled in, so it was kind of a lucky goal. Yeah.
Obviously, you guys played well last week, just didn't have some breaks. What would it mean to see your line kind of produce again tonight? I think you guys had 3 total goals at least.
Yeah, obviously it was nice to get back on the score sheet, just to be able to put some goals up there and try to help the team win. So I think we just worked hard, and we got our bounces went our way, and I think the hard work paid off.
First off, just want to ask you about the first goal. What can happen on that play? What did you kind of see?
It was a neutral zone play. I think I grabbed it and moved it over to Palsy there, and he came in the zone, made a good play by beating the defender, and kind of threw one on net, and there was an outside shot. Kind of just picked up the loose garbage there.
Oh, it obviously wasn't super long, but for a guy like you, was it kind of frustrating to go to like 4 or 5 games without a goal? Were you starting to kind of wonder when you were going to get another one? Were you?
Yeah, absolutely. I think the Christmas break kind of ruined our momentum a little bit, but it was good to get back on the score sheet like that.
Yeah, what do you like about just the way your line played in general tonight? Because you guys had 3 goals, I think, overall. So.
Yeah, I think last weekend we weren't really getting the bounces or anything like that, so it was nice to get one early and then kind of roll from there.
Right. And the empty netter too, I was just curious. I know you just missed one right before that wound up being a face-off, but were you pretty confident the second time around you were going to be able to get it to go all the way in?
Yeah. Well, I was pretty tired, so I didn't really want to skate it all the way down, so I kind of just went for it, and luckily it went in.
Yeah, I was curious too, just the atmosphere tonight with all the alumni and stuff that were here. Was this kind of a special game for you guys, or does it seem different than just like a regular game you have here? Or,
Yeah, I mean, it's always fun playing in the Shield. The last 2 weekends we had awesome crowds. I know tomorrow is going to be even better with the cold out, gold out, event. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to the game tomorrow night.
And when they have some like the guys from the NHL that played here back, is that kind of special for you if you can do something like you did tonight when they're watching too? Is that kind of mean more than that?
Yeah, I mean, for sure, it's always cool to see those people, and obviously you respect all those guys that have made it and played in NHL for many years. So it's definitely cool. Hopefully, talk to a couple of them or interact with a little bit of them. So it'll be good.
I was going to ask about the goal you scored. What did it mean to you guys to get a power play goal? It's been an area that's been kind of tough the last couple of games for you guys. So,
Yeah, it's nice to get one, especially since the past few games hasn't really been clicking as much as we'd like. But yeah, it's kind of nice just to get that out of the way.
Did you guys change anything today? What you were doing in power play, or then from like the last few games, or was it pretty much the same, just effective more?
As the game went on, we just I think our emphasis was just try to keep it simple. Maybe get after pucks instead of maybe carrying it in past the blue line. But yeah, it was just to keep it simple. Since Yale does a good job on the PK.
And the shot you took, I was curious, were you expecting that to have a chance to go all the way through, or did you think somebody was going to wind up redirecting it or tipping it in front, or like whenever you take one of those long shots?
Yeah, well, it was a good play by Nico there to kind of delay and wait for his teammates. He gave it to me in a good spot, and I wound up, and I saw that I had a little bit more much of a lane than I expected, so I decided to let her go, and fortunately for me, it went in.
The last thing I was you asked just about the defensive effort you guys had tonight too. To hold this team to 1 goal after kind of a tough weekend last week, giving up 9 goals. What was it like for you guys tonight on that side of the ice? Do you think?
Yeah, it's nice to bounce back. I think in practice this week, coach really made sure that we're dialed in terms of our defensive game, just to really be aware of certain situations. So it's nice to have a good defensive game.
Yeah, thanks, sir.